Hi there, welcome to Lazy Arquitecto, where we help you stop wasting time in Autocad. As always, we show up here each Sunday at 10 a.m. and that is Pennsylvania in the United States. So again, if your time is important, consider joining us each Sunday here live. And we have already some people commenting on the chat. That's awesome. That you care about your time, right, working in AutoCAD. Today we have these awesome hacks for extras that immediately are going to help you to work more efficiently, right, in AutoCAD. So before we start reading some of your comments, I like to say welcome to our new let's see over here. We have Wellington on the chat. Wellington says, good morning to all. Good morning, Wellington. Happy to have you here as always, as each Sunday. So we have 5 people live right now. That's great that we are here today together to learn some AutoCAD techniques and hacks that immediately is gonna save us some time. So Michael Douglas is also on the chat. Hi Michael, thank you for being here today with us. Says good morning Irving and all other attending. All right guys, so during my presentation you can interrupt me at any moment, right? Because that's the beauty of a live stream, where we can have that interaction. So you can ask me questions, or if you have any ideas, again, you can interrupt me at any time. All right, so we're gonna start then, and we're gonna have you by the end of this live stream a moment also to talk about AutoCAD in general, right? All right, let me get ready over here and let's start. All right. AutoCAD designers use XREFs for efficient collaboration, but might not know advanced techniques to enhance their workflow. So here are 7 pro-level XREF hacks to take your drafting skills to the next level. So starting from number 5, and let me show you the number 5 XREF hack over here. All right, so okay, give me 1 second to get ready over here. Okay, where's my Windows Explorer folder? Okay guys, give me 1 second. I'm getting ready over here on my second screen with my folders and all of that stuff. You know, this is live, so that's the challenge of being live. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So the number 5 XREF hack, right? So you want to attach your XREF quickly, but using the XREF palette to attach your XREF, it's a waste of time. So simply use the right mouse drag technique to quickly insert your XREF like so. So guys, what do you think about this technique number 5 before we move on? So if you use XREFs, right, on a regular basis, you know that going through the attach palette or XREF palette, sometimes you need to find your files and go through dozens of folders and so on. So this XREF hack, it's quick and easy and simply consists on dragging the file into your drawing space to quickly create your XREF, right? So let me know in the chat, what do you think about this XREF hack number 5 to quickly attach your XREFs in AutoCAD. So let's move on to the number 4. All right, so let me go over here. Let's get ready for the XREF. And we have a comment on the chat before we move to the XREF hack number 4. And Douglas says, anything that saves clicks. I mean, that's right, Doug. I've been attaching so many XREF using the XREF palette, right, for years until I found out this XREF hack, which is simply drag your drawing into the model space, and that way you can have the option to attach your XREF. So hopefully that first XREF hack is gonna be useful, Douglas, and let's keep moving with the number 4. So let's see. Okay, let's see. Let me move this out of the way so you don't get confused. Okay, so let's move with the XREF hack number 4 for today's live stream. All right, so let's do this. So you want to freeze or turn off a layer quickly in one of your 2 XREFs in your I'm getting confused, sorry. So you want to turn off a layer in one of the 2 same XREFs in your drawing. But the layer that you turn off in one XREF will also turn off in the other XREF. So use this technique. So let me undo. So use the renaming attach hack to turn off individual layers on your same XREF. So let me show you. So this XREF over here, its name is again Lazy Arquitecto base plan, as well as this other one. So they are the same XREF, but I want to turn off individual layers. So the trick here is to go ahead and first let's erase this XREF, right? And the trick is to rename the XREF by simply double clicking on the name, and I'm gonna rename it to 1, and that way when I attach the same XREF, which is over here on my folder, so I'm gonna use the previous XREF hack that we just learned. So I'm gonna simply drag it to the model space and create my XREF, and that way they are both the same XREF. So but this trick now works because whenever you freeze or turn off a layer on one of your XREFs, you can see that it only do it for one of your drawings. Isn't this great, guys? So that way you can freeze individual layers on your same XREF. What do you think, guys, about this technique of freezing individual layers even though you are using the same XREF? So all I did was again rename one of my XREFs, and that way I could achieve this XREF hack. Right, what do you think, guys, about this XREF hack number 4 before we proceed to the other hack? So our friend Douglas Michael says, what if someone else is using the XREF also and they shut off a layer? Will it affect what you see? Yes, Douglas, it will affect, because these are the same drawing. You're not creating a different copy or anything. If you go to the properties, you will see that, let me select this, you will see that this is the name XREF base plan 1, and this is the other one, the base plan, but in reality they are the same file. So that's a hack that we are using. So in reality they are both the same drawing, and to prove this, let me open it, right, and do a quick test. So for instance, let's see, I'm gonna draw a, oops, what I just did, I didn't want to do that. So let's just draw a big X over here, right, like that, and I'm gonna save this with Control S, and then when I go to my plan and reload my XREF, boom, you can see that indeed it affected both of the drawings, my friend Duke. So that's your answer right there. It will affect. We're not creating a different drawing here. We're simply hacking AutoCAD to kind of freeze or turn off and on individual layers, right? So that's the hack number 4, and hopefully this will be beneficial for you, my friend. Douglas says, so you duplicated the XREF? No, Duke, again. So you're saying got it now? That's awesome, my friend Duke, that you finally got it. So again, I use this XREF hack every time when I want to generate different type of plans. For instance, I might need a floor plan and a ceiling plan on the same drawing. So that this is where this is handy, because I can start freezing some of these layers, such as doors that you don't see usually on ceiling plans and stuff like that. All right, so hopefully that's clear, and and hopefully you can implement this XREF hack number 4 in your workflow. So let's keep moving. Let me know if you have questions so far, or if you're good, if you are following along. We have six people live now. That's awesome. And we're gonna keep moving with our XREF hacks, right, to save you a little bit of time. Okay, so let's move with the XREF hack number 3, I believe. All right. Okay. Let me get ready over here. Okay. So you want to change your XREF layer color quickly, but using the layer palette, to do that, it's a waste of time. So simply use the layer of hack, which consists on turning off a layer. For instance, I want to change this wall color on this XREF. So simply use the layer of hack to quickly find your layer and quickly change its color. Here we go, guys. What do you think about this XREF hack number 3 of quickly changing the color of any of your layers, right? I've been struggling with this for a long time, where changing colors is a pain in the neck because you will need to go through dozens of layers and try to find the name, or even open your XREF and check what layer it is, and then that way I could go and find it on my layer palette. Again, you've been wasting time if you're doing it in that way. But now with this hack number 3, you can simply turn off your layer and quickly find it on the layer palette and change its color, right? What do you think so far about this XREF hack, guys? Let me know in the chat before we proceed with the next XREF hack. Okay, I'm gonna start getting ready here for the next one, and let me know in the chat what do you think about this way of changing colors of your layer XREF, of your XREF layers. So let me get ready over here for the next one. All right. Okay, so let's move with the, I believe this is number 2, right? This hack would be number 2. So our friend Duke says, I'll use it like I said, all about the clicks. Yeah, Duke, I mean, XREF, again, it's a collaborative approach in Autocad, right? So we try to use as much as we can XREF on an office environment, because it's a way for multiple people to work on a project, right? So then I'm constantly again working with XREFs here and there, and if you find these shortcuts or hacks that can simplify your life, why not using them, right? So yeah, Douglas. So thank you for sharing your thoughts with everybody here live, and we're gonna keep moving with 6 people live. That's great. So let's move with the XREF hack number 2. All right. Okay, so let's see over here. Let me get ready. Okay. Let me move it here and let's do this. Oops, I'm gonna erase this X because I don't think it's helping. So I'm gonna quickly erase that and simply reload. Okay. All right, so let's see. All right, so you want to change, sorry. Okay, so this would be XREF hack number 2. You want to avoid problems with your XREFs, but forgetting to place your XREF in the correct layer brings problems such as XREF disappearing when freezing layers, right? So this is a common problem. So use the XREF layer command to set the define layer for your XREFs. In this case, I want to be the layer 0. To always have your XREFs camped in the correct layer. Here we go, guys. What do you think about this XREF hack number 2 to again help you avoid any future problems, right? This is a very common problem in Autocad where people are always forgetting to place their XREFs on the right layer and then having these weird problems of your entire XREF disappearing, or this is just a simple problem, but if you don't place your XREFs on the correct layer, there are enormous problems that you might face. So be careful with that and implement this hack so you can avoid problems, right? So Douglas says you love that building. Duke, I mean, try to use this elevation, but I can change later. It says Lance Jones is great work. Thank you, Jones, for sharing your thoughts with everybody, right? We have 6 people live right now, and that's awesome that you guys are here with me because you care about your time, right? You don't want to waste it. That's why you are here, so you can learn some XREF techniques, right? If you are in the profession already, you know how important XREFs are, especially when collaborating or working on the same project. So that's why you are here, right? So what do you think about this XREF, I think, hack number 2, right? To avoid problems. Douglas says, only kidding. I know, Duke, I know. So yeah, so and again, try to use that hack, XREF hack, to avoid any future problems, because there are so many XREF errors and oh my god, yeah. So be careful with that, guys. Try to use best practices such as placing your XREF on the correct layer using this hack that I just shared, right? It's quick and easy. You don't have to worry again for your correct XREF layer. All right, so let's move with the final XREF hack. I think this is number 1. Before I jump to the chat, right? Okay, so let me get ready over here. Okay. Right. So let's see. Okay. Okay. So I'm ready for this will be the Xref hack number 1. So let me do here something really quick. And let's go here to our Xref. Okay, so let's close this. So you want to quickly update your Xrefs, but using the Xref palette, it's sometimes a waste of time. So use the auto Xref reload to reload or update all of your Xrefs at once. So what do you think about this command to update your Xref, all of your Xref quickly, guys? So this is a command that we created on the channel, and you can go ahead and watch it after this live stream. But this is a command that I use every time at the office, at the Arquitecto office where I work. So to save some time in Autocad, right? Because again, you might be using on multiple Xref here and there. So it's important to maybe sometimes you have your Xref palette closed and so on. You need to just open to update it. Sometimes your bubble notification doesn't even show up. So many things that if you have a command like this to update all of your Xrefs at once, it's gonna be quickly and more efficient, right? So again, this command, we created it here on the channel and you can watch it later. Maybe I can find it right now for you so you don't waste time finding it. Of course, I'm gonna put it on the end screen so you can just click and find it if you want. But is I think over here, here we go, auto Xref reload. So that's the command that you need, guys. I mean the video that you need. And again, I'm gonna put it on the end screen for you also. But there are many steps involved, such as creating a macro code and so on. So that's why this hack number 1 will be better if you watch this short video. So, but let me know what do you think, guys, about this Xref hack number 1 to reload or update all of your Xrefs. So Douglas says, now that's a winner. Doug, I'm glad that you believe this command is gonna help you save some time in Autocad, right? Working with your Xrefs. Again, for many reasons, sometimes you cannot update your Xref or you need to go through the Xref palette. Sometimes your notifications doesn't show up. Sometimes you have 3 and 4 Xrefs that you want to update at once. So this is the command for you. So let's now jump to the chat to start reading some of your comments before we wrap up today's live stream. All right, so we created it. We shared, I think, 5, right, guys? 5 Xref hacks that hopefully are gonna improve your Xref workflow, right? That's the goal of the channel. That's why I'm here right now showing up live on Sunday, right? Because I want to share some of these techniques to help you, right, be more productive, so you don't waste time like I was doing it. I was wasting so much time with my Xrefs, and I'm happy that I found these techniques so that way I can work and be more efficient, right? So let's see if we have comments before we wrap up today's live stream. We have 6 people connected. That's great, guys. We have a comment on the chat, and it's Gavilan. Gavilan, I think you are new to these live streams, right? Because I don't remember your name. But that's awesome that either YouTube or Facebook is recommending our live shows, right, to more and more people. And I think that's awesome. Thank you. Says thanks a lot, sir. Thank you, Gavilan. Is that your real name, Gavilan? Let's see. Michael Du says, is next week the Zoom or the week after? Or Du is referring to our CAD meetings on Zoom, for people who don't know. And that's a great question, Duke. Let me check the calendar over here really quick. So 26. Yeah, I think it's next week, Duke. Oh no, I think you're right, Duke. It's next Saturday, the 26th. And we didn't do a contest. So let's quickly do that, guys. Thank you for reminding me, Duke. So we're gonna have a contest live right now, and the contest is gonna be basically a winner to access or have access to our CAD meetings on Zoom. It's gonna be the 26th of March, of course. And usually this is for members only, but again, I want to give you, there are some people that, you know, cannot afford to support the channel. That's okay. That's why I want to do this contest, right? So let's do it with 6 people. I'll just put meeting on the chat, right? Just write meeting. So let's say meeting. So yeah, so just write meeting on the chat like that, right? And I'm gonna pick a winner randomly from your comment to win, again, access to one of our CAD meetings on Zoom. So again, usually we have these meetings only for our members, right? Because that's the way I found to say thank you to these folks, right? Hey, I'm gonna give you some a little bit of my time to chat about AutoCAD, learn some different tips and tricks, basically hang out with you, right? So if you are interested to have that access, again, for free, so our friend Douglas says meeting, but you are already a member, Doug, so you are gonna be in our CAD meetings this Saturday 26th, and that will be the same hour, 10 a.m. So of course I'm gonna give you all of the details as always on our page. Let's see, let me show you that page if for people who don't know. But again, if you want to be a winner of this of the access for the CAD meetings, just say meeting on the chat. Let's see, we have, okay, so for people who don't know, let me share my screen to, okay. All right, so basically if you're a member of our channel, that you will have a membership tab over here, and this is where I'll share the Zoom link. We had so far 2 CAD meetings, so this would be the 3rd one, right, Doug? if I remember. Yes. So of course you will have all of the information, the link and everything to join our CAD meetings if you expand that post, but that's how you'll find it. And again, right now we have a contest to win a place on our next CAD meeting. Just say meeting on the chat if you want to access or win that free pass, right? Douglas says yup. All right, so we are about to wrap up today's live stream with 6 people connected. That's awesome, guys, that you are still here with me. We went through these 5 XREF hacks to improve your AutoCAD workflow. And let's see if we have comments before we wrap up this live stream. And I need to start thinking on our next one, right? So yeah, so let's see. All right, thank you for reminding me about the CAD meeting, Doug. I was thinking was the next week after this one, but you're right, it's this coming week on Saturday the 26th. So great. All right, guys, so I think we're gonna wrap up today's live stream. Thank you to all of you for being here with me, and I will see you here again next Sunday for with another live stream, but on Saturday, the day before, with a new CAD meeting. So that's awesome. I'm gonna get to chat with you on Zoom, so that's great. And Douglas says, have a great day all. Have a great day, Duke, and see you all next Sunday.